Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapeutic Yoga. Today, we are going to do 45 minutes of a nice, beautiful chair flow. So all you're going to need for class is a chair, preferably a chair without arms, and then your yoga mat for the very end of class. Then, once you've got those two things, what I would recommend that you do is situate your chair so that your chair is kind of midpoint on your yoga mat, but you have some of your yoga mat in front of you. So maybe two of the legs of the chair off, two of the legs of the chair on, or something similar to that, just so that when you move your legs side to side, you'll have the traction of your yoga mat. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with a nice, beautiful flow modification of sun salutation and sitting. So what I'd like you to do is just check in that you're in a good neutral alignment to begin today. So check in that about half of your leg bone, give or take, is on the chair so that you're not using the back of the chair. But more importantly for today, that when you slump down and kind of flex backward, you also don't hit the back of the chair. So if you do tend to sit a little bit further back on your chair, just move yourself slightly more forward than normal. You've got it. And then allow yourself to have your knees hip distance. It's 2 fists between those knees. Check in that your middle of your arch of your feet is running directly below that ankle. And then once you have that, get your spine nice and tall. And then take a second to check in. Can you easily pick up your legs? So if you can easily pick up your leg, you've got your weight on the back side of your pelvis. So what I want you to do is keeping that spine nice and tall and not moving a thing, only hinging from your hips. Bring your body weight and the pelvis a little bit forward so that you can't pick those legs up. Okay, we've got everything set from here down. So let's get our shoulder blades in a good position. Let's take our hands, bring them out like you're holding a tray. Do a nice gentle shrug up with your shoulders, rotate your arms outward, and then pull your elbows back and down. Feel those muscles of those shoulder blades contract. Then once you've got that, release your arms down, but keep those shoulder blades engaged. Lengthen through your neck and settle through your chin. Maybe place that tongue on the roof of the mouth to get that nice resting position of your jaw joints. And then take a moment to close your eyes. We're going to begin with slow, deep diaphragmatic breaths, 3 of them. So take a nice slow inhale into your belly. And then just gently purse your lips open and exhale out like you're blowing out candles. All right, in through that nose, slow, deep inhale. Imagine you're smelling some beautiful flowers. Purse those lips and slowly blow out in your exhale. Let's do one more. Inhaling in through that nose. And then pursing those lips and exhaling out through that mouth. Beautiful. Okay, now for the rest of class, see if you can inhale in through that nose, belly breath, and then as you exhale, exhale out through the nose. You've got it. All right, let's start some nice, pretty movements of our sun salutation and chair pose here. So take a nice deep inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And then as you exhale, forward fold down and over your body. Let your neck fall. Drop your chin to your chest. Look back behind you in your chair. Allow yourself to settle right here. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And then exhaling out. Walk your hands up on top of your knees. Slowly inhale yourself up. And as you do, lift your chest, lengthen your neck, and look nice and high. And then as you exhale, slowly drop yourself back into a neutral position. All right, right knee. Take that right knee up into your chest, just either holding behind your leg bone or into the front of your shin bone, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Then in that position, nice deep inhale, pull the knee into the chest, lift the chest, gazing straight upward. And then as you exhale,
pushing the knee away, curling the rib cage under, chin to chest, gaze at your belly button. Very nice. Inhale, lifting up nice and high again, lengthening as you gaze upward. And then as you exhale, slowly dropping that knee to your chest, finding that neutral position. Left knee. Take a nice deep inhale as you bring it up, bring it in, lift the chest, lengthen up. And then as you exhale, push the knee away, feel those glutes engage, curl the rib cage under, chin to your chest, gaze at your belly button. Inhale, bringing that knee nice and high, lengthening that chest, gazing upward. And then as you exhale, gently dropping the leg, finding yourself back in neutral. All right, let's do that all over again. Take a deep inhale, reach nice and high, lift the chest, lengthen through the neck and gaze up. Then as you exhale, forward fold. So really reach yourself forward, drop your chest down onto your knees, let the crown of your head drop, lengthen the back of the neck, arms to the floor, gazing backwards behind your chair. Take a nice deep inhale into your belly here. And then exhaling out. Walking your hands up onto your knees. Nice but big push with those triceps as you inhale and lift yourself all the way up, lengthening through the neck as you get into that modification of cow pose. And then as you exhale, just settle yourself somewhere near neutral. All right, left leg first this time. Take an inhale, bring that knee to your chest, lift your chest, lengthen through your neck, gaze all the way up. Then on the exhale, modification of cat pose, push the knee away, straighten through the knees or elbows, settle that belly down, look into that belly button. Inhale, pull that knee back up into the chest, gazing upward. And then as you exhale, place that leg back down onto the floor, repeating on the opposite side. So on that inhale, bringing that knee into your chest, lifting your chest, lengthening the front of your neck, looking up. Then on that exhale, pushing that knee away, really stretching through those shoulder blades, lengthen the back of the neck, chin to chest, gaze into the belly button. Inhale all the way back up again, pull that knee up into your chest. And then as you exhale, just gently relaxing that knee to the floor, finding yourself in a neutral. Very, very nice. Now, left hand, just place it down beside you. If you can just gently place it underneath the bottom of that chair, but have it so that if you look down, your arm is just placed straight down to the side of your body. So don't have your arm to the back of the chair. Have it kind of straight down near where your hip bone is. Once you have yourself there, right arm out to the side, take a nice deep inhale, lift that arm up and over the head, third finger touching the ear, lengthen the neck, settle the chin. And then on the exhale, just a gentle pull to the right. All right, take a deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, maybe a little bit of a pull with that left arm, feel that traction through that left shoulder. Beautiful. Deep inhale into the belly and exhale out. Inhale, lifting the head up, and then as you exhale, relaxing the right arm down and releasing the left hand from the chair. Taking that right hand, grabbing that chair if you can, have it so that your arm is somewhere at the level of your pelvis and your hip. And once you've got yourself in that position, left arm out to the side. Nice deep inhale, lift that arm up over the head, third finger touching the tip of the ear, and then lengthen the neck, settle the chin, and on the exhale side, bend that head over to the left. You've got it. Then take a nice deep inhale here. And on the exhale, maybe even pull a little bit with that arm, get some traction through that shoulder. Nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Inhale, lifting the head and the trunk up. Exhale, relaxing the arms down. All right. Right arm to the outside of that left knee, and then start to push that left knee into that right arm a little bit. Left hand, take it to the back of the chair and hold somewhere near the back of the chair. Now, get yourself so that you feel like that left shoulder blade is pulling back and down. So you're in a partial rotation to the left, not a full rotation. You're not going any further, so just hold yourself right there. Now take an inhale and really lengthen that spine, lift that chest, lengthen that neck, settle that chin, and then on the exhale, just gently turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly here. And then exhaling out. Let's do one more nice breath. Can you get that belly breath happening on the inhale?
And exhaling through that nose, softening through that breath and body. Beautiful. Inhale, unrotate the head first, and then as you exhale, unrotate that body. All right, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right hand, take it and place it behind you. Find that chair somewhere behind you. Again, just doing a gentle rotation to the right, no further than that. Pushing the knee out into that hand so you get that bracing through the abdomen area. Taking a nice deep inhale, lengthening your body up, lengthening your neck, settling your chin. Then on the exhale, just gently rotating the chin towards the right shoulder. 2 breaths here. Nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into that belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful. Inhale, unrotate the head first, and then as you exhale, unrotate the trunk second. Now, in this position, just gently turn yourself to the left so that you're dropping your right knee down so that the knee is directly underneath the hip. Left knee is directly on top of that ankle area or the arch of your foot. Turn the right toes under if you can. Right hand to your pelvis, left hand rested onto that thigh on the left side. Check in that the right sit bone is off the chair. Then in this position, just gently put a little bit of weight into your left hand. Take a nice deep inhale here. And on your exhale, tuck your tailbone under. Feel that beautiful opening through the front of your hip and thigh. Now keep that tailbone tucked under with the right arm today. Bring it out to the side. Nice deep inhale, lift that arm up. And as you exhale, reach up and over your chair, feeling that stretch now through the hip, the thigh, and the side of the body. Deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. And one more nice one here. Deep inhale in and exhaling out. Inhale, lifting the right arm up into the air, and then as you exhale, dropping that arm back down, taking the right hand, matching it to the left hand onto that left thigh, and then sweeping that right leg nice and far back. Modification for Crescent Pose here. Getting that leg as straight back as you can, pushing through that heel, bringing your entire trunk up and over that left leg. Now, 2 options here. A little bit easier, a little bit harder. Option number 1, brace through your abdominals and then push your hands just gently into your thighs so that you keep your trunk engaged. Option number 2, keeping that right leg nice and straight, brace through your abdominals and then use the strength of your body to lengthen your arms up and over as you push downward into that left leg. 2 breaths here. Nice deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Nice, good quad and glute work happening up the left leg here. Deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Drop the hands to that leg. Release as you exhale that right foot down. And then just gently rotate yourself over to the right side. Same idea, checking in that that left sit bone is off your chair. Placing the right foot underneath the right knee and then dropping that left knee until you get the knee in the position that it's directly underneath that left hip. Left hand onto the pelvis, right hand onto the right thigh. And then just gently shift your weight slightly forward as you push some weight into that right hand until you feel like you've got your trunk forward. Then toes turned under on that left leg. Take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, tuck that tailbone under nice and tight. Feel that beautiful stretch to the thigh and the hip. Once you've got that, maintain that left arm out to the side of the body. Take a nice deep inhale, reach that arm up, and as you exhale, side bend up and over. Keep that tailbone tucked under, holding right here for 2 breaths. Nice deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. One more time, nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Inhale, reach that arm nice and high. Exhale, release that hand down, release that pelvis for me. Now take that left hand, place it on top of the right hand. Take that left leg and straighten it fully out behind you if you can. Knee nice and straight, pushing back into that heel. 2 options here. Option number 1, bring the trunk over that right leg. Keep bracing through your hands.
but allow yourself to brace through your abdominals so you get that nice strong core response. Option number 2, as you're pushing back through that left leg, keep that abdominal brace and that trunk stability. And as you inhale, lift those arms nice and high, lengthen the neck, settle the chin, really getting that glute and that quad on that right leg. 2 breaths here. Deep inhale in and exhaling out. 1 more breath. Keep pushing, keep lengthening. Deep inhale in and exhaling out, dropping the hands to the right thigh, releasing the left knee and gently rotating your body back to the center. All right, now that you're in the center, a little bit of a separate leg stretch here with a little bit of traction through the trunk. Really nice if you've got any sort of spinal issues that need just a little bit more space. So take your feet nice and wide, way wider than your chair, and have it so that your leg bones and the direction of your feet and your second toes all line up. So kind of like a modification of goddess pose using a chair. We're not going to be lifting off the chair, so don't worry about that. But then take your hands and place your hands on top of your thighs, just above your knees. Now, feel as you take an inhale and push with your arms, how you literally lengthen your spine upward. That's what I really want you to work on doing there. So make sure as you lift and push with your arms, you're not letting your shoulders kind of come up to your ears. So see if you can keep that awesome traction through your entire body in this separate leg stretch. Check in that your knees are not falling inwards as you push downwards into your thighs. So the direction should be kind of back and out. Now, holding that position, keeping that traction through your spine. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, just very gently drop the right shoulder forward, lengthen the neck, settle the chin, and gently look over the left shoulder. Keep that beautiful traction through your body. Nice deep inhale into the belly here. And then exhaling out. 1 more slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Inhale, come back to the center. Keep your traction. Keep your elbows nice and straight, pushing into those thighs. Exhaling to the right, dropping the left shoulder forward. Lengthen the neck, settle the chin, and turning gently over the right shoulder. Holding here. Deep inhale into that belly. And exhaling out. 1 more breath. Nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming back to the center. And then as you exhale, shift yourself over to the left side of the chair. Now, as you shift yourself over to the left side of the chair, let your left leg come out to the side. Depending on how tall you are right now, your leg and your foot might be off your yoga mat. But for sure, check in that your left sit bone is entirely off that yoga mat, or off that chair, sorry. All right, now once you've got yourself here, right leg, line it up forward. Make sure that the second toe is lined up with that kneecap. And if you look downward, that knee is somewhere near the arch of that foot. Then take a look at that left leg, ankle, knee, and hip, line them straight up with your trunk. Once you've got all that beautifulness happening, take that right hand, this little curve of your, left hand, this little curve of your left hand, and slide it up to that left hip area. So feel that as you just gently push your body over, you give a nice, beautiful glide and stretch to that hip joint. So if you don't have your sit bone off, you're going to feel that bone pushing into the chair. So just slide yourself a little bit more over to the left. All right, let's do a nice, beautiful modification of triangle pose here. So right arm out to the side of your body, take a deep inhale, lift that arm nice and high. And then as you exhale, side bend up and over. As you're side bending up and over, you're pushing downward with that left hand. Holding this pose, turn the rib cage up, maybe lengthen the neck and gazing up to the ceiling. Taking a nice deep inhale into the belly here. And then exhaling out. 1 more breath. Nice deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Inhale, reaching that right arm up. Exhale, dropping that hand down, sliding that left leg in, and then switching yourself over to the opposite side of the chair. Taking that left leg, checking in that it's in alignment, but making sure that that right sit bone is completely off the chair.
and then sliding that right leg straight out to the side of your body. Again, I'm only 5 foot tall, so my feet stay on my yoga mat. Yours are likely off your yoga mat if you've got any sort of decent height to your body. Make sure that your kneecap on the left knee and the second toe line up, and then look that the knee on the left side is somewhere near the ankle or the arch of the foot so that you've got some good alignment. We're not irritating this left knee at all. And then look out to that right side, right ankle, right knee, right hip, all line up with the side of the body. Then take that right area of your hand and kind of slide it up, hold it in that crease of that hip, and feel that as all you do is gently side bend, you put some beautiful weight into the side of that hip. That's what we're going to be working on doing today while we do this modification of triangle pose. So left arm out to the side of the body, take a nice deep inhale. As you inhale, lift that arm up, and then as you exhale, reach that arm up and over. Now, pushing downward with that right hand, rotating that rib cage and really checking in that you've got that nice, good side bend, and then maybe lengthening the neck, looking up towards that left side. Taking a deep inhale into your belly here and exhaling out. One more good one. Nice, deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. Beautiful. Inhaling, lifting that left arm up, and then as you exhale, dropping that arm down. Very nice. Sliding that right leg back in, staying on this right edge of your chair. So just check in that while you're in this position, you've moved yourself enough over that both of the sit bones are on the chair, but you're on the right side of the chair. Once you have yourself there, what I want you to do is take your left leg and turn your left leg 90 degrees. So as you turn your left leg 90 degrees, check in that the knee and that second toe line up and the knee is lined up with the ankle. Keep that leg there. Take your left hand to the inside of that knee so you don't let it fall inward. Then with the right leg, see if you can walk that right leg back behind you so that you can get that right leg in line with your trunk. So modification of Warrior Two here. Once you've got yourself in this position, check in that your right foot is going straight in line with the bottom of your mat. Your left foot is straight in line with the side of your mat. Once you've got yourself there, take your hands, come to your pelvis. Now, in beautiful Warrior Two, your pelvis shouldn't be pointed up and forward to the right top of your mat, but rather it should be pointed beautifully vertically to the side of your mat. So play with trying to open your pelvis to the side of your mat while keeping that left knee pointed forward to the front of your mat. How far in your Warrior Two can you get you? And then when you're there, take a nice deep inhale, lengthen your arms outward, lengthen your neck, settle your chin. And then on your exhale, rotate your head and gaze up and over that third finger on the left side. Now, can you push into both of your feet and feel your pelvic floor lift off that chair? Beautiful. Nice deep inhale into the belly. And then exhaling out. One more nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Dropping the hands beautifully down, sliding that right leg in, sliding that left leg in, scooting yourself over to the left side of the chair. Let's do it on the opposite side before we give a nice good spinal break. So in this position, once you're over to the left edge of the chair, but you know your sit bones on the chair, take the right leg and turn the right leg 90 degrees. Have it so that the knee and the toes are pointed straight outward, and you've got that knee directly underneath that ankle. Put the right hand to the inside of that knee so you know that it's not going to fall inward. Then with this left leg, slide it back, slide it back, slide it back. Can you get it so that the foot is lined up with the bottom of the mat, but yet this right leg is lined up and pointing the top of your mat? Once you have those two positions, take those hands onto that pelvis. It's probably pointed up and over to your right. Can you keep your right knee stable and gently rotate your pelvis to the front without that knee falling in? Find where you are in your Warrior Two today. And then once you have yourself there, nice deep inhale, lengthening these arms out, lengthen the neck, settle the chin. Then on the exhale, turn
and gaze towards that right middle finger. Now push downward into your feet. Feel that engagement of your pelvic floor off your chair. Take a deep inhale into your belly here. And then exhaling out. One more nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out, gently dropping the arms down, slowly sliding the left leg in, slowly turning the right leg, finding yourself in the center of your chair, and then walking your feet wider than the chair. So we're doing a full forward sequential bend this time, not just a forward fold. So make sure you've got lots of room for your belly to lay between your thighs. Then start at the tip of your head. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, lengthen the back of your neck, settle your chin into your throat, and then begin to sequentially curl your spine downward. The elbows bend as you curl. Keep curling and curling. Once you get to the point that your rib cage drops below your knees, you have two of those. Keep the neck long, settle gazing behind you, and then gently drop your hands to the floor. Beautiful opening through that connection between the rib cage and the low back area. Make sure that that neck stays nice and long. The chin is settled. You're gazing back and behind your chair. And then take a nice, slow, deep inhale into your belly here. And then exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly here. And exhaling out. Then start at your tailbone and slowly start to push that tailbone down. And as you tuck it under, start to tighten the abdominals and very slowly and sequentially curl yourself up. Imagine you're stacking block after block after block. As the spine fully lengthens and the head comes up and the shoulder blades come back and down, you find yourself back in a nice, beautiful resting position. Once you're there, just gently walk your feet in until you're hip distance. Make sure that you're still to that front half of the chair. And once you've got yourself in that position, now take your right knee and bring it up and over your left thigh. Left hand, grab that right ankle, right hand onto the top of that right knee. In this position, check in that you've got weight into your right sit bone and the left sit bone. Take an inhale, gently roll your pelvis slightly forward just until you start to feel that in the right hip. Then as you exhale, start to slowly push that right knee down and out. Left hand is anchoring on that ankle. Shoulder blades are back and down. Shoulders are not being worn as ears here. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Take a nice deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. One more time, nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Wonderful. Releasing the tension on the right knee, uncrossing that leg, placing the right foot back onto the floor, and then taking the left knee and crossing it up and over the right knee. Right hand holds that left ankle. Left hand is on top of that left knee area. Now, before you do anything, check in that left sit bone is on the chair. If it isn't, push some weight into that left sit bone before you go into your hip, or you're just going to be in your back. And then once you've got yourself in that position, gently inhale and slightly roll your pelvis forward. Feel that, there's my left hip. And then as you exhale, start to push that left knee downward as you open up through that hip capsule, all those hip rotators, keeping that spine nice and long. Relax the shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the neck, settle the chin. 2 beautiful breaths here. Deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. And one more time, nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. Wonderful. Releasing the tension from the left knee, allowing that foot to come back onto the floor, doing a little opening through our shoulders before we combine our shoulders and our legs with a full eagle pose. So let's just do some eagle arms first, a couple of options. So start with taking your right hand to your left shoulder, left hand underneath that elbow. Option 1, all you're going to do is hold this position. Take a deep inhale as you pull your right shoulder down, and on the exhale, pull and hold that elbow across your body. Stay here if you want to stay in that position. If you want to try the full eagle arms, inhale your arms out to the side. Exhale, cross your right elbow on top of your left. Bend your elbows. Allow yourself to intertwine your palms, stretching through that right shoulder. Again, make sure that right shoulder is down. Regardless which one you're doing right now, hold yourself right here. Take a nice, slow, deep inhale into your belly. And exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Releasing the arms down, regardless of which way you're doing it, and then allow yourself just to do a couple of circles with your shoulders to increase your blood flow. And then let's repeat it on the opposite side. So the more modified way is to take the left hand to the right shoulder, right hand underneath the left shoulder. You'd take an inhale and relax the left shoulder down. On the exhale, pull the elbow across. Stay here if that's where you want to be. If you've got really tight shoulders, full eagle arms, inhale those arms straight out. As you exhale, cross the left on top, bend the elbows and interlace or intertwine those palms. Once you've got yourself right there, drop that left shoulder down, regardless which way you're doing it. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Let's find those two beautiful deep inhales and exhales. So deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. And one more breath. Nice slow deep inhale in. And exhaling out. You've got it. Gently relaxing the arms down. And again, doing some nice little shoulder circles with those shoulders. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of opening through our hips with the bottom half of eagle pose. Give that a try. If you want to try the full eagle with adding the arms again, that is 100% up to you. But let's get the legs going here first. So take your right leg and place your right leg to the center of the chair. So find the center point of the chair and place that right foot on the floor. Then take the left leg and cross the left leg all the way over the right leg. Now, in this position, if you can get your left foot behind your right leg, awesome. Full eagle legs. I love it. But don't do that if the left sit bone comes completely up off the chair, because all you're doing is side bending into your back. But if you can keep that left foot behind that right calf and sit that left sit bone down, you're getting what you want to be getting out of these hips. All right. So option number one, take the hands, interlace them and bring them in front of that left knee. Roll your belly just gently forward, shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the neck and settle your chin. Stay right here. Want to go for full eagle pose in your chair yoga. Inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale, cross the right over the left again. Bend the elbows, interlace those fingers, lengthen the neck, settle the chin. Right shoulder, pull that right shoulder down. Let's do two beautiful breaths here. Nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. One more breath. Deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Releasing through the arms as you straighten and gently relax those elbows. And then taking that left foot from behind the right knee, uncrossing the legs, placing the left foot centered on the chair. So you've got that adduction or that midline position of the left leg. Then the right leg crosses up and over. Once you have the leg crossed up and over, can you get the right foot behind the left thigh? As you do that, if you feel that you don't have that right sit bone on your chair and you're having to side bend your body to get into this position, uncross the foot behind and just have the legs gently crossed. It is imperative to keep that pelvis stable so that all of this mobility is happening through your hips. Then option one, as you find your eagle pose through your legs, take your hands, interlace your hands to the front of that right knee, shoulder blades back and down, lengthen the neck, settle the chin, and there you have it. Option to add the arms, inhale the arms out to the side, exhale left elbow on top of the right, interlace the hand, shoulder blades are back and down, pull that left shoulder down, lengthen the neck, settle the chin. Let's do our two breaths here. So nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. Slow, deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. And then gently releasing the palms, straightening the elbows, circling the shoulders, and then taking that right foot from behind the left, uncrossing the legs. All right, we are ready to make it down to our yoga mat, but we're not finished with using our chair. So what I'd like you to do is just gently turn yourself to your left or right side, slowly lower yourself down onto one knee, followed by the opposite knee, and then gently slide your chair so that your chair is at the end or the head, however you want to look at it, of your yoga mat. So we're going to be using our chair to support our legs when we get to Savasana today. If you're really tall, you definitely want to have that chair so that the back legs are way off of your yoga mat. Once you've got yourself there, allow yourself to come onto your hands and knees just for a few cat-cows. Knees are hip distance apart. Look back that you can't see your feet or your heels. Stack your hips directly on top of your knees, wrists and elbows directly underneath those shoulders. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Let's go through 3 breaths here. So as you inhale, sink your belly, lift your tailbone, squeeze your shoulder blades back, lengthen the front of your neck and gaze all the way up. And then as you exhale, push those palms into the floor, tuck that tailbone under, engage those abdominals, lengthen the back of the neck, chin to chest, gaze straight down into your belly button. 2 more times here. Inhaling, sinking the belly, sinking the chest, lengthening the front of that neck, looking up, tailbones lifted. Exhaling, curling, allowing everything to curl under, really engage the abdominals, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest, gaze into the belly button. And one final time, inhaling, sinking everything down, really pull those shoulder blades back and down as you gaze up. And exhale, curling everything up, tucking that tailbone, lengthening the back of the neck, chin to chest, gaze into that belly button. Slowly sit yourself back into the child's pose, the one and only child's pose of class today. Belly to thighs, knees to chest, drop the elbows down, crown of the head to the floor. Allow yourself to find this beautiful child's pose, gazing straight back at those toes, checking in the toes are still in alignment with your hips and knees. Taking a deep inhale into your belly. And then exhaling out. Nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. And gently pushing your arms up, allowing yourself to come back up onto hands and knees, just to gently rotate and lay down through your right or your left side. Now, as you're laying down through your right or your left side, have it so that you'll be able to have your calves and your ankles onto your chair. So however close you've got your chair, that's up to you. I'm putting my chair on my mat because I'm, again, nice and short. But roll through your side, roll onto your back, and then just get yourself into the position that you feel like you're able to rest your heels and a portion of your calf onto your chair. Then once you have yourself in that position, allow the left leg to rest onto the chair. Take the right knee and gently bring it to your chest. Nice deep inhale in, and as you exhale, pull that knee nice and deep into your chest to lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Take a deep inhale into your belly here. And then exhaling out. Taking your hands and moving them to the underside of your thigh, keeping your knee nice and tight into your chest. Point those right toes up. As you maintain that knee to your chest, lengthen your neck, settle your chin. Take an inhale and gently start to straighten that right knee, getting some beautiful length through the sciatic nerve and hamstrings. And then as you exhale, relaxing that heel towards that bottom. 2 more times here. Nice deep inhale, lengthening through that knee. Exhaling and relaxing. And finally, inhaling, lengthening through that knee. And then exhaling and relaxing. Beautiful. Placing the right foot back onto the chair, taking the left knee to the chest, hands around the shin bone or underneath the thigh, whichever's more comfortable for you. Taking a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, gently pulling that knee into your chest, lengthening your neck, settling your chin. Slow, deep inhale into your belly here. And exhaling out. And then taking your hands to the underside of your thigh, pulling that knee nice and tight into your chest. Left toes, allowing them to point upwards towards the ceiling, keeping that neck long, that chin tucked. Knee staying to your chest. Take an inhale and gently straighten through that left knee. Feeling that tension into the hamstrings and sciatic. And then as you exhale, just gently bending that knee. Inhaling, straightening that knee. Exhaling, bending that knee. And one final time here, inhaling, straightening that knee. And exhaling and bending that knee. Beautiful. Placing the left foot also back on the chair. Now have it so that your heels are just touching the very edge of the chair. Bring your knees together, your feet together, your arms gently out to the side of your body. Brace through your abdominals. Get that spine nice and stable for a moment. And then as you inhale, just pick your knees and your feet up off the chair. Knees are slightly closer to your chest. As you exhale, gently let the knees fall to the right side. As they fall, try to keep the knees together. See if you can gently get your knees and your feet to touch onto the floor while the left shoulder blade is still engaged or as close to the floor as you can. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, and gently begin to turn your gaze to the left. Take a deep inhale into your belly here. And exhaling out. One more nice deep inhale into the belly. And exhaling out. Bringing your neck back to midline, really tightening and embracing through the abdominals before you lift the legs back up. And then think about starting at your rib cage and slowly derotating until that low back derotates and that pelvis is now flat on the floor. And then gently touch the heels back to your chair. Shifting yourself if you need to, starting to brace and tighten through the abdominals again, and then take that inhale and just lift those heels as the knees come a little bit closer to your body. And then as you exhale, knees and feet together, gently dropping to the left, keeping the right shoulder blade as close to the floor as you can. Then lengthening the neck, settling the chin, and turning and rotating the head towards the right. Nice, slow, deep inhale into the belly here. And exhaling out. And one more breath, deep, slow inhale in. And exhaling out. Bringing the neck back to the center, really bracing and tightening through the abdominals before you lift those legs up. And then derotating that rib cage first, really using abdominals and back muscles. Low back second, pelvis third. Drop the heels to the floor, shift yourself however you need to. Gently bring your right knee to your chest, followed by your left knee to your chest. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, take a deep inhale into your belly, and then exhaling here. And slowly place the right leg onto the chair, the left leg onto the chair. Gently let your arms rest down and out to the side of your body. Shoulder blades are underneath you. Lengthen your neck, settle your chin, soften your face, place the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Gently close the veils of your eyes. And let's end class just like we began. 3 slow diaphragmatic breaths using that exhale through the mouth. So think about some beautiful flowers in front of you right now. Take a nice slow inhale into your nose. Let your belly expand. And then purse those lips and blow out those candles that are next to those flowers. 2 more times, inhaling through the nose, abdominal area lifting. And then purse those lips, exhaling out. And one more time, inhaling in through the nose, expanding that belly, pursing those lips, and exhaling out through the mouth. Gently relaxing your breath to normal, letting your body be nice and stable and steady just for a moment. Feeling where that breath might take you in your body. And then when you feel like you're ready, begin to wiggle those fingers and those toes and do some circles with those ankles and those wrists. And then when you're gently ready, lift one leg at a time off of your chair, rest your foot onto the floor, and then roll yourself to your left or your right side. Rest there for a breath or two, allowing yourself to find that nice, beautiful side lying position. And then after a breath or two on an exhale, bottom elbow, top hand, pushing yourself up into a seated position, finding yourself in easy pose. Hands are to your heart, smiles on our faces. Nice deep inhale into the belly and exhaling out. Namaste. The highest in me salutes the highest in you. Thank you for joining me today.